Welcome back to Notre Dame Dons basketball. We have a good one in store for you tonight. Conference matchup between St. Viator and Notre Dame. But to start tonight off, we'd like to thank our sponsors. Tonight's starting lineups are sponsored by the Meyer Family Medicine. Dr. Paul and Dr. Mike Meyer, who are proud ND alumni, have been serving Chicago and the suburbs for over 20 years and strive to develop a partnership with their patients based on mutual respect and trust by collaborating with each patient to help set up healthcare plans that meet their needs. For more information, reach out to the Meyer Family Medicine team at www.meyerfamilymedicine.com or give them a call at 847-966-9878. We thank the Meyer team for their continued support. Here we go, ready for tip-off. If I didn't introduce myself earlier, I'm Nelson, joined by Jacob Arnett tonight. Jacob, how are you feeling tonight?
Feeling good. I'm feeling good. It's always a great night when we're here in the Don Dome watching basketball, and I'm excited for this good game.
Yeah, it should be a good conference matchup. As I said earlier, just some background information. Viator 4-11 in conference up to this point. The Dons 8-7. Brady Sellers wins the tip for the Dons. Liam Ingles trying to get something going.
Dons trying to find an opening.
See this Dons offense run a lot. Brennan Jost from the corner. It's going to fall short. Rebound is number 25, Dawson Charles for St. Viator.
And with Viator, as you were saying, Viator has the better record than the Dons on paper, but in conference, the Dons do have the better record right now. So it is that even play right now. But with this being a conference match, again, this has huge implications like every conference match at the end of the season.
Looks like they're going to get a travel called on Viator, and the Dons are going to get possession back with 7:17 in the first.
Dons right now looking to just try and get their footing down right now, not get too ahead of themselves. And of course, as we've been talking about throughout many of these games, they got to learn to finish in that final quarter.
Yeah, Dons last game had a rough one against St. Pat's at Pat's, trying to bounce back. Really rough one that night, lost by about 20 or so points. Pass to the corner, another three-pointer, in and out. Davion Ellis with the rebound.
Dons working with their zone defense once more.
Looks like similar offensive schemes here. Just a lot of swinging it around the wing, trying to get something. And now a carry. That's on number 12, Matthew Doland.
What, that's 2 fouls on Viator already?
Yeah, that's two turnovers. Neither side been able to get anything going. Almost 2 minutes now into the first quarter of action.
Viator has yet to take a shot.
That three-pointer, Leo Federico from the corner, is good. Dons, first one's on the board with a three.
Viator trying to trip the Dons up with their offense.
Yeah, Viator having a slower start to this game than they'd probably like. Just have not been able to get into the paint.
Looks like the Dons are handling this Viator offense way better than some of the other games.
Yeah, the floater looks like it doesn't touch anything. And now Ingles able to get away with the ball.
He was dancing that line.
Selhurst driving, finishes the layup to make it 5-0.
Viator cutting through the middle a ton.
Three-pointer from Ellis is not going to be good. Ingles pushing it now. Right at the wing. That one's not going to fall.
And with Rhea, we've seen a few of those in and out three-pointers there, but he has picked up the pace and he has gotten more consistent later on in the game. So I'm excited to see what Ryder can do later on in this game.
Yeah, started last year as a sophomore on this team. So three-pointer is going to rim out all the way to the three-point line. Sellers going to pick that one up. But Rhea started last year as a sophomore on this team, showed that he could play at this level. Had, not the greatest game last time out, but he's been a reliable member of this team. And you're going to be looking for him tonight. Here he is again, three-pointer. That one in and out as well.
Then looking to the future with Ryder, he's going to be the leader of this team next year. With most of the starters being seniors, it's going to be on the shoulders of Ryder to really see how they can carry this team.
Yeah, him and Selhurst going to be picking up, they already have a large role now. They're going to be picking up an even bigger one next year. Viator just swinging it around
Don's defense is really shutting them down right now, not leaving any openings.
Yeah, drive here. Looks like that was Ellis. He's going to be going to the line for 2.
Dons are looking good right now, though. I mean, they seem pretty confident. They seem pretty composed.
Yeah. I mean, you can just see in their defense they've been doing a much better job of sticking on their guys. You know, they'd like to run a man, so they switched to a little bit of his own for this game, what it looks like at least. And so far, it's been doing a really nice job.
They aren't getting as tripped up as we've seen in other games either, which is good.
So Ellis goes 1 of 2 from the line. Now the Dons bring it up with 3:30 left.
Dons scrambling around, trying to find an opening.
Looks like trying to find Selhurst on the block. It will. Rhea looked like it was open there, but did not take the shot.
This one here.
Dons are trying to get it down on that right block.
Yeah.
It looks like they can't get it going, so they're going to reset here with Ingles.
Almost a takeaway by Viator there.
Fletcher cross court to Ingles, his 3-pointer. Way short, but the rebound by Selhurst goes back up with it and is good.
That's where it's good having that big man at the bottom. He can grab that rebound and put it up right away for some easy points. Dons lead 7-1.
Tough fadeaway by Dawson Charles. Good finish, cuts the lead to 4 here early.
Dons push the ball down court pretty quickly, trying to find an opening once more.
And looks like that might have been a travel called on Ingles. So the Dons have their first turnover of the night. And now Viator here with a chance to make it a 1-score game.
Viator swinging the ball.
Again, a little pump fake there. Now Charles from deep. That's going to go in and out. Ingles grabs the board.
I think Ingles soared to get that rebound. The height that he got.
That could be one way to describe it. The 3-pointer from Jost in the corner, no good. Jost normally loves the corner there. He seems to be pretty consistent from it, but so far tonight has not been able to hit from there. That 3-pointer there from Charles is good. Didn't connect last time, but connects this time. Now closing in on a minute in the first quarter, 7-6. Favor the Dons.
Selhorst trying to break away. Down by the basket.
Yeah, Dons seem to be just swinging it, seeing if they can find a break. Tries to get it to Fletcher, back door, but instead going to be caught by Charles. And now a 3-pointer from Ellis is going to be off the side of the rim and out of bounds.
This leaves the Dons with 40 seconds. Number 3, Reed Roslin comes in for, I believe, Ryder.
You can see him slowing things down here. Coach Clancy trying to get a play call across.
And we've seen that strong Ingles-Selhorst connection all throughout this season, but we haven't really seen it a lot tonight. Throughout these past few games, we've seen them passing the ball back and forth, just trying to slow down the game, slow down their pace. But right now it seems like Ingles is really dominating with that control.
Yeah, Ingles just dribbling it down, trying to get a last shot, and now a foul on Viator. That's going to be on the floor, so the Dons will get it about half court.
with 6 seconds left.
A little bit of an errant pass there. Fletcher was intending for Sellers to get that one, but way high, and Sellers did not get to it. Now, just a bad play there. And so now Viator's going to get the last shot of the quarter. Spin move, and Ellis finishes to take the lead by 1 at the end of the first quarter. We'll be back at the start of the second. Welcome back to the start of the second quarter. Viator, after making the basket to take the lead by 1, making the game 8-7, they now get possession as the Dons won the tip.
And at that small break, Aiden and I were talking about how Viator's really turned up the heat for the Dons right now within the second half of that first quarter.
And a fade away from the elbow is going to fall for Ellis again. Viator's been really strong inside of the three-point arc. Obviously, Charles had some nice three-pointers earlier, or a three-pointer earlier, but really it's been Ellis inside of the paint, driving, hitting those fadeaways. Don's keeping it around the wing. Jost with it. Finds Fletcher at the elbow. Tries to get to Rossland at the block, but can't tell what was called there. Might have been kicked ball.
Got it. All I know is that Don's retain, and that's all that matters right now.
Very low-scoring first quarter. The score was 7-8. And, I mean, this has been a defensive showcase tonight.
The first quarter went by fast, too. It's a quick quarter.
Ingles driving, goes to finish high off the glass, and gets it to go.
Dons still trail by 1, but that definitely helps up boost the confidence for the Dons once more.
Yeah, we've already seen Liam Ingles take 2 shots tonight. He is not a big shooter. He likes to run this offense with his passing game and does not shoot the ball much. I think all of their last time out, he shot twice, and now already just about a minute and a half into the second quarter, he's already put up the same amount of shots as he did the entirety of last game. Pass into the paint, tipped away by Frederigo. Which means Viator will retain, but he prevents an easy layup. Yeah, Jacob, going back to what you're saying about a fast first quarter, there's only 1 foul in the first quarter, so it's been a clean defensive game as well.
Ton of turnovers, but 1 foul.
Viator still swinging it around, looking for something to get open. Ellis now bringing it around. Charles up the wing.
We're seeing a lot of cuts from Viator early on throughout the middle, but we haven't really seen that as much from this last half of the first quarter and the beginning of the second quarter.
Viator still trying to get something going on offense. Had the ball for about a minute now. And looks like Charles is going to drop a pass on the wing, and it'll go out of bounds, and now the Dons will gain possession.
And now the Dons have the chance to take the lead once more, but it will still be a one-possession game nonetheless.
Selhurst driving in the paint. Looks like that one's going to get blocked by Charles, who then grabs the rebound. So Don's getting nothing out of that one. Now Charles' deep three-pointer
Sinks it.
is good.
Viator's beginning to show up here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Second three-pointer of the night for Dawson Charles. Viator now with a 4-point lead with about 5 minutes left in the half. Pass to the elbow. Federico out to Ingles at the corner. His three-pointer in and out. Rebounded by Fletcher.
Giving the Dons a second opportunity.
Rhea from the elbow off the front iron. And now Ellis pushing it down the court, trying to get something to happen.
Ooh.
Spin move, but a charge cold.
The thing with the Dons right now is they're really beginning to get too ahead of themselves. And we've seen this before with multiple games. We've talked about this before. But now with them beginning to get ahead of themselves, they got to start slowing it down again. They got to play their own game, swing the ball a few times, and go. They really just got to focus on those fundamentals.
Yost now within the corner. Goes with a little bit, now getting stuck. Finds Ingles out of the wing. Cross court to Ingles. Fake pass to Selhurst in the corner.
Back to Ingles.
Dons cannot get anything going on offense right now. Federico's three-pointer is no good.
Just
Rebounded by
swirled
number
out.
3, Mitch Humphrey. The Dons tend to live and die by the three ball. And you've seen recently that they have definitely been harming themselves with it. They have not been able to get a lot of those to fall tonight. But on the days that those are falling, they take commanding leads and they get out to quick runs. But a bit of a miscommunication there. Matthew Dolan wasn't ready for a pass, and Humphrey just throws it straight out of bounds. So now the Dons get it back, but like I was saying, the Dons, you know, earlier in the season, they looked really good. They got out to a hot start in conference. You know, I think they had like 5 wins. And they were just, the three ball was landing for them. Every time they went up with it, it was falling. And now you see here within the past couple games, as you're seeing tonight, the three ball just has not been falling. And so now they're trying to get into the paint like Ingles is here, but his layup's going to be too far. And it's been harming them. Ellis from the free throw line, too long.
Don's trying to push the ball down the court.
Swinging it around, now Rhea from the wing.
There we go.
He gets his first 3 of the night to go. Timeout called. We'll be back after the break. Viator took the timeout. And now they're back up by only one now with 2:45 left in the second quarter. Ellis with it on the wing.
And I'm wondering if Viator takes the lead at the end of this half, if the Dons are going to switch away from this zone defense that they've been running and go back to that bread and butter of that man defense.
See here, a bit of a drive and then a pass out. That was Brandon Michaels. Now his three-pointer is going to be short. Now Ingles bringing it up for the Dons. Ellis playing close defense on him. Forces a pass to Selhurst.
Back to Ingles.
Ingles trying to direct traffic, but nothing's going.
Ryder cut to the middle, trying to look.
Now Federico with it to Rea.
Selhurst through the middle.
Selhurst out to Rea from the wing.
There we go.
His three-pointer is good. Looks like he's starting to heat up a little bit after a bit of a cold start, but now about 1:25 left in the half, and Rea has knocked down his last two.
Viator once again swinging the ball, just trying to find any opening.
Yeah, St. Viator and Notre Dame have very similar offensive schemes. A lot of just passing around the three-point line, a lot of swinging it, and then just every once in a while somebody cuts and you try and find them open back door. But so far this game, as you can see by the very low score, neither team has gotten a whole lot working. Now a trap here by Jost and Ingles. And Ellis is just going to throw it off the foot of Jost out of bounds to retain possession. So now 50 seconds left in the half. Viator slowing things down a little bit here.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they're trying for that last shot again.
Now Ellis driving. Looks like Jost got a hand on it, but instead they're going to say that there was a foul on the shot. And now Ellis going back to the line for the second time tonight.
Potential to tie the game here.
We'd like to take a minute to thank tonight's game sponsor, Bear Family Restaurants. With over 35 locations all over Northern Illinois, the Bear Family McDonald's restaurants always promise to focus on serving their customers and communities that they operate in. When people visit a Bear Family McDonald's restaurant, they will experience a difference by always being greeted with a smile, being treated with respect, and feeling a genuine sense of appreciation. To locate a Bear Family establishment near you, please visit bearfamilyrestaurants.com or call them at 847-429-6900. Thanks to the Bear family for their support of Notre Dame College Prep.
And I think the Dons felt the specialty of that Bear family McDonald's chain, because Selhurst right there just sunk a three for the Dons, extending their lead even more.
And the Dons now taking a 5-point lead. 5 seconds left. Viator with the ball. Foul just called by Fletcher on the floor. And now Viator gets the chance to set up a play here, which it does not look like they will. Ellis just trying to brute force his way through down the line. But instead now Rea commits a foul. 3 seconds now. And it looks like a timeout called by Viators. We'll be back after the timeout. After the timeout, Viator come out running a play. Brandon Michaels, three-pointer. Will not get anything as time expires. Going into the half, 18-13, Notre Dame on top. We'll be back at the start of the third quarter.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back in the Don Dome. This is Jacob Barnett, joined by Jimmy. Jimmy is back once more, making his triumphant return. And we are back in the second half of Don's versus St. Viator. Don's lead 18-13 coming into the second half.
Yeah, a little bit of a slow start to the game in the first quarter. Second quarter kind of picked it back up, but still a little bit slow. So we're going to see in the second half if the Dons are going to be able to bring up the heat.
Both teams had their moments early on with getting hot equally. Viator seemed to have it more at the end of that first quarter, started that second quarter, but then the Dons really bookended that first half by being hot at the start and being hot at the end.
Yeah, I mean, it was 9-13 at the beginning, and then was able to catch up 18-13 now with a big lead. But now we're in the third.
Leo Frederigo with the ball. Passing it to Ryder Rayo.
Liam looking for something. On the mess. Maybe back to Liam.
Here we go. Swinging once more. Don's trying to find an opening again. It's been a common theme this game.
Yeah. Been a real competition on who can get open. Both defenses have been on lock this game, as you can see with the lower score in the half.
Yeah, that was quite the swipe by number 25, Dawson Charles there from St. Viator.
Yeah, that was really good. Liam possibly going to make the 2-point, extend the lead, but Dawson was able to cut that off. But now Brady looking to make up what Liam lost.
And as Aiden was saying earlier, Liam has taken a few more shots this game than he has been in the more recent games, especially with Pats. He has taken and made more shots this game than he has in the Don's previous game against St. Pat's.
Yeah, I feel like that's really good for confidence, especially going into the latter end of the season, especially with this as being the last big home game for the Dons, conference-wise.
Yes.
So last big push to get in, and Liam, you need to feel that confidence to make those big jumps in the conference leaderboard.
And Dawson Charles did make the shot for St. Viator, and that closes the lead now 18-15, one possession game.
Yeah.
Leo, cross court.
We're in a little bit of trouble trying to get out.
And Viator, much like many of the other defenses that the Dons have faced, Viator has been swallowing up the Dons, really shutting down and not allowing them to really start anything.
Yeah. As you can see right there, Dawson again blocking out Brady from getting that 2 points. They really had this on lock.
There was a whole jumble down there.
Yeah.
Bounces in and out.
A little confusion on the court from number 5, Davion.
And Dons regain possession of the ball.
Yeah, with 5 minutes left in this quarter, they're really going to try to push that lead forward maybe. Liam taking his time, though.
It's been a quick game.
Yeah. Brady taking his time. Dons are taking their time very well, possibly adapting to the Viator play style of lock them down. So they're trying to probably find an opening.
Was looking like a Viator takeaway. But the Dons do regain possession.
Yeah, a little confusion on the court once again, but once again as well, Dons are going to retake possession. Liam with the ball, looking for an opening.
That ball was inbounded to Brendan Jost. Swinging the ball.
Not going to be able to make it in, but back to number 3, Mitch. Going for the shot, making it.
And now St. Viator starting to warm up, as you've been talking about, as you mentioned earlier. Mm-hmm. And the Dons really got to start finding their footing again, because, again, we cannot have any of those fourth quarter fumbles that we've been seeing from the Dons in these close games. And this is shaping up to be a very close game right here.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it wasn't broadcasted, but the JV game also had something like this going on. It was a little back and forth, but Dons ended up coming away with it in the end. And as you can see right there, the Dons did make just got 2 points to make to extend the lead or regain the lead. Now Viator back on the attack.
Charles has really been the driving force over here on Viator, with key takeaways under the Don's basket and key shots for Viator.
Not going to be able to get it off. Back to Liam.
That was number 11, Brandon Michael. Sorry I interrupted you. Up for that shot.
No, it's all right.
Selhorst with the 2, extending the Don's lead, 22-18. And it looks like a timeout has been called
From Viator. We'll be back after the break. And we are back. 3 minutes, 16 left in the third quarter of the varsity game. Dons versus Viator. Dons up 22-18 with a 4-point lead. Going to hopefully see if they can lock down this defense with Viator regaining possession.
I know you were mentioning earlier that the Dons may be switching over to their man defense that we've seen before, but it's looking like they're staying with the zone right now. So we'll see. Yeah, it's looking like they're running that 2-3 zone once more.
Yeah, I mean, they're just trying to get anything to work, but Viator probably using that timeout to try to break this boundary that they've got here. Try to break through.
Yep. Selhorst with the rebound. Ingles once more slowing down the ball.
Yeah, Don's playing really, really careful in their own zone. As I say that, though, Brady not quite be able to get the 3-point off. Davion back with the ball. Viator trying to ramp it up a little bit, playing a little bit more aggressive here.
We've been seeing the gameplay of both teams sort of mimic each other. A lot of passing, a lot of swinging around the top of the key, and a very heavy defense presence.
Foul called on Viator, it seems. Radarea will be taking the free throws.
Potentially extending the lead by another 2.
Yeah, this could be huge with only 2 minutes left in this quarter. This could be big for team morale on both ends.
And momentum as well.
They're not making the first one. Gonna have another attempt here. Sinks it in.
Ryder does make the second free throw. It is still a 2-possession game. And another timeout is called, so we will be back after this short break. You're on.
And we are back after a Notre Dame timeout. Dons lead by 5, 23-18, 2 minutes left, a little bit more.
Stretching the lead once more, which is good.
Viator with possession, really trying to drive it down here.
Oh, looking like a double dribble call right there.
On Viator as well. That is not what you want with such little time left in this quarter, and for the momentum and for the team morale. I mean, too many times this has happened, but hopefully the Dons can utilize this to extend their short lead that they have going on here.
A little confusion with who was going to inbound the ball, but Notre Dame figured it out in the end.
Yeah, it's usually going to be their number one, Liam Ingalls, that's going to take on that responsibility.
Now they're playing their game, swinging again. Whoa! And it's looking like Brady Selhorst is going to get another shot.
Yeah. Going to get another shot and get those 2 points added onto that. This could be really big, putting it down to a 3-point game, three-shot game.
And as you were saying, that Viator double dribble right there has huge implications right now with, as you were saying, extending it to a 3-possession game.
And Brady sinks it in. 26-18, less than 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Don's hard pressing Viator there. That foul was on Brendan Fletcher for Notre Dame.
Dons with one foul left, with one foul in the quarter. Not a lot of fouls this game coming out of ND, at least in the beginning portions of the quarters.
Even right now, they have been playing very clean. Viator's really been the one who's been making those mistakes and causing those turnovers.
Yeah, and those turnovers are massive, as you can see with that past possession that the Dons had, getting those big points that they needed, 3 points.
Exactly. And the other thing that I've been seeing a lot is a lot of tripping up. They can't really get a grasp of the ball under the net. This has been both on the Dons and Viator side.
Yeah, possibly a little miscommunication or no miscommunication there. It's 23 takes it. Matthew White sinking it in.
That ball swirled in right there. Brendan Fletcher attempting a 3.
And 3 attempting it. Mitch not going to be able to get it in.
Now it just looks like a 3-party right now for both teams. Yeah. That's Selhorst who's going to shoot one right there.
Yeah, I mean, he's really tricky with the ball. I've seen him. He can make a shot from nearly anywhere in that area. But, play it safe. You have less than 50 seconds left. So you probably just want to run that clock down, just make anything happen. Ryder going for that, not going to be able to make it happen.
Bouncing out again.
Don's, though.
Don's struggling to get the rebound, tipping it to Selhorst.
He knows that there's not a lot of time left. He's just going to waste the clock and go for one final shot to end this quarter off.
And I believe that was Brendan Fletcher who tipped it all the way back.
Yeah, it was bouncing between him and another Don and possibly some Viator guys, but it ended back in the hands of the Dons. Now 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Brady going for it, not going to be able to make it happen.
Viator, 3 seconds left on the clock, going up for the 3. And he makes it.
Davion closing this game down 26-23, going into that fourth quarter. Let's see how it ends after this break.
We apologize for the technical difficulties for almost the entirety of the fourth quarter, but now there's 1:10 left. Dons down by 4, and we're back to announce it for you. Ryder Ray in the paint, goes up,
and one.
Gets the and one.
What a time to get audio back, Aiden, because now it is a one-possession game. So while we didn't have audio, Viator retook the lead. So it seems that they broke that 5-point deficit that they had, and now there's potential for the Dons to make it a 1-point deficit.
Free throws, no good for Ryder Reyes, so it's going to say a 2-point game. Ellis.
And he sends it out.
Ellis couldn't get control of it, tried to get rid of it to prevent being trapped, but throws it out of bounds with now 59 seconds left in the game.
And this is where it's starting to get interesting.
They've given point guard duties to Ryder Reyes for now. Selhurst in the paint, got his hands on it but couldn't hold on. And now Viator gets the ball with 50 seconds left.
And I'm expecting this full court press, as we were seeing.
Trying to pass through it, Ingles tipped it. Fighting for a rebound. They're going to say Don's ball. With 43 seconds left, down by 2, the Dons, off a Liam Ingles tip pass, now get possession.
Jost to the top of the key.
Don turning around, Ryder Reyes, top of the key.
And he makes it!
It is good!
If there's a time to turn on, now is that time.
Dons take a 1-point lead, 20 seconds left. Viator presumably is going to hold on to it for the last shot. Clock ticking down, approaching 10. This building is the loudest it's been all night.
And here we go, entering into the final 5 seconds.
Top of the key, driving, fade away, off the front of the rim.
Dons hold it.
Fletcher grabs the rebounds. That's game. Dons win by 1 off a Ryder Reyes 3-pointer.
There are hugs going on right now in Media Crew. Dons are celebrating. It is probably the craziest finish we've seen all season, at least that we've called.
That is definitely the closest one that we have called for a game. What a way to end it. Good win for the Dons. They improve to, I believe that's 9-7 in conference for the Dons and 4-12 now for Viator. Good win for the Dons. Thank you for listening. I'm Aiden Nelson. For Jacob Barnett, for the rest of our crew, thank you for watching. Have a great night, and go Dons.